bitch dance and throw that ass up. Blood so big I can roll your ass up. Drop it, I got my bags up. Got big bags, you need to raise up. Do it, go stupid, ass on fat, but the waist on moving.
Hello, welcome to Can See Dev channel. Today I will talk about Node.js system file system module. Node.js as a file server. The Node.js file system module allows you to work with the file system on your computer. To encode the file system module, use require methods. In my VS Code, I use index.js file. In my index.js file, I will write const fs require fs in node module. Common use for file system module: list file, change file, update file, delete file, rename file. First, list file. The fs.list file method in use to list file on your computer. We have the following HTML file. In VS Code, I will create demo file 1.html. In my demo file 1.html, this is a structure. I use head1. This is my head1 tag. I write my header. Next, I use p tag. In my p tags, I write paragraph. Next, in my index.js file, I will create variable const http require http in node module. Next, I use http variable and .js server, and I send callback function. In my callback function, I send request response. In my callback function, I use fs.list file module, and my first paragraph I use demo file 1.html, and I send callback function is request response. In my callback function, I send less. I'm so sorry. In my callback function, I send error and data. In my callback function, I send less dot write I send 200 and content type is text HTML. and list dot write instance data. Final return list dot in, and I use dot listen port 800. In terminal, I'm so sorry, in package.json file, in script, I append script is start, and I use nodemon and watch index file. In terminal, I use npm start. Okay, and you go to your browser and type localhost port 8000. You see that this is my header in with h1 tag and my paragraph with p tag. Next, I will create file with Node.js file system module. In index.js, I will delete http variable this, and I use ff.append file. In new file, I use new file. I use my new file 1 dot txt. In my new file 1, I write hello Node.js file system. And I see callback function. In callback function, I sense error. I use if have error, I tell error and console log save. You see this in terminal, you have see save, and you say my new file 1.txt. In my new file 1.txt, you say hello Node.js file system. Okay. The fs.open module check effect as the second argument. If the fact is w for write, the subject file in openness for writing. If the file does not exist, an empty file is created. After I use dot open dot o I change dot open file change to open this I change to my new file to .txt. This parameter I send w and in callback function I send file. Okay. Next, the fs.write file method replace the spec the file and content if it exists. If the file does not exist, a new file containing the specified content will be created. In index.js file, I use fs.write file. In first parameter, I use my new file tree and I send hello. Whoa. And I will send callback function. I will send in callback function I send error. Oh, sorry. In my callback function I use if error show error, and I will console log save. Oh, and this is that I forgot that txt file. You can see my new file .txt. Next, update file. The file system module has method for update file. fs.append_file method, write file method. The fs.append_file method append the specific content at the end of specific file. In index.js, I change write file to append file. I change my name file to my name file 1.txt. Before in my new file 1 have hello node.js file system, and now have have hello world. Okay. The JS write file method replace the specific file and content. In index.js file, I change append file to write file. The file I change my new file 1 to my new file 3. and I change hello world to this is my check. In my new file 3.txt file, you see this is my check. Before in my new file 3.txt have hello world. Okay. Next, delete file. To delete a file with the file system module, use fs.unlink method. The fs.unlink method delete a specific file. I will delete my new file too. I delete this. I use fs.unlink. I use in my first parameter I sent my new file 3.txt and I send callback function. I send error. In my callback function, I use if error to error, and I will console.log. Log is file deleted. In terminal, have file deleted. In file, my new file 3 has deleted. Next, rename file to rename a file with file system module. Use fs.rename method. The fs.rename method rename the specific file. I use fs. I change unlink to rename. I send my parameter is my name want. In my new name I use my new name file. And I console log file renamed it. In terminal you use it file renamed it. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Goodbye.